What's up? What's up? How you doing? Your tail. There you go. Thank you. Gracias. Mi señorita. Ooh, there's Queen of Pentacles here. So, there's someone with some status. Someone that has money. Or possibly she's this Queen of Pentacles because she has your money. It's the only, so technically she ain't a Queen of Pentacles. She's fronting. Yep. She's a fighting. So this Queen of Pentacles has been fighting you or fighting against you, and sad, depressed, looking back at what she did, what she caused, what she paid for, what she paid people to do. Maybe she was fighting you and upset because it's like you walked away from her. Well, I mean, if this is the same person, like I'm thinking about, I don't know. There could be a couple different people, but you know. So maybe they were upset because maybe they realized that if they had never done what some of the stuff they did, you can't take that out of it. But at that moment in time where I'm reading this, maybe they're looking back at maybe if they hadn't left, if they hadn't walked away from you, then a lot that expired after that or transpired after that wouldn't have happened. And maybe obviously, they caused it all. I mean, it was premeditated, all completely for like 13 years now. It's been premeditated. I mean, like they've been premeditated every day, doing stuff every day for 13 years. It's a lot of premeditation. It's a lot of thinking about one person and like just trying to kill them, ruin their life, steal from them, take everything they have, act like them. Matter of fact, wear their clothes, steal their clothes out of their house, steal stuff out of their house, and to, I guess, make it more authentic, or buy clothes, or get people to look like you. Like, I know for a fact at one time I walked into a store somewhere, and I had come back from a weekend out of town. I had to go somewhere out of town, and I came back, and I walked in the store, and the woman at the thing was like, "Oh, how was your weekend? Did y'all have fun? Da da da," and all this. I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, she was like, "Yeah, I just seen you yesterday, day before, something like that." I said, "Y'all were going to do this and this and this and that," and now I'm like, I have no clue what you're talking about. I said, I just came out of town, and I was like, I've been like 3-4 hours away. I said, I ain't been nowhere. I said, I ain't even been in here, so I don't know how that is. And at that moment, that's when I found out that I had a doppelganger following me around that town. Anyway, I knew about, which I had already knew in another town. I don't know if it's the same one, but I knew in another town I had a doppelganger following me around all the time too. And yeah, that shit gets old, man. 5'5". Yep. So this person's regret about fighting, causing people to come up against you, causing you a lot of, causing oppressing you, causing a lot of people to come up against you. Uh, you know, luckily for them, I'm still alive, or I guess it would be straight out murder. I guess it'd just be attempted murder at this point. I don't know. I don't know how long I was dead for. Would they consider that murder if you were dead for like a long time and then come back? It was like starting over, starting back new. I don't know how long I was dead for, which time. So I know I know there had to be one time for sure had to be gone for a while. So because everybody thought they had seen a ghost when I got it. Yeah, and then they kicked me out of the hospital and all kinds of shit. Man, it was crazy. And all I did was wake up. But they were fighting. So this Queen of Pentacles is in regret, upset, thinking about the past, thinking about what they did to come up against you for money. Possibly the reason why, like I said, this is your money. They were paid, probably in your money, to fight me. You know what I mean? And have me depressed, looking down, like upset and wondering what was going on, and having people walk away from me. Like I know for a fact that was a big thing, because that was like I remember when they told me like something like I was like being held hostage kind of thing. I couldn't even call my kids. Like it was a problem talking to my kids. It was like if I was talking to I only have sons, and talking to my sons with someone sitting right beside me, can hear them, get off the phone and, oh, you're talking to a bitch, you're da 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 da. I'm like, wow, okay, like, yeah. But I see it was all a ploy. It was all a ploy to get this Ten of Pentacles, because this is my Ten of Pentacles. And possibly they were paid to do this. They were paid to come, jump me, beat me up, off me. I already know that they were paid. Somebody was paid, at least, it had to be at least 2 or 3 times somebody was paid to off me, for sure. How that didn't happen, God knows why. And that's it. And then when I OD'd, I didn't, it ain't like I tried to kill myself, it was poison. So I guess that would be premeditated too, wouldn't it? And then there was a couple other weird things involved in the middle of that, because I remember when I came back home. I mean, I wasn't home long. I think I went out, died a couple more times. I don't know. I know I went back up to the fire department and just was like raising up, like, why the fuck are y'all here? Like, and then I remember, I don't know if it was the next day after, I don't know when it was, but I remember just walking into the damn kitchen, and I remember standing in the kitchen and like put my hands on the counter or something like that. And next thing I know, fire department's everybody's standing over me, So yeah, but I realized these people were in my lives because they were paid. They were scamming. They were about money. They were about trying to off me. And when they couldn't off me, they were trying to poison me, whatever, trying to hide me, trying to cause things in my life where I had to be hid, kind of like, and for people to walk away from me. You know, think just multiple things in my life happened, like where like messed my leg up where I couldn't walk on it, and then like I got the hole in my leg. Like I don't even know how I got the hole in my leg. I don't know if I got shot. I don't know, or something else happened. I don't even know. All I know is, it was like a month, and like not in bed. I couldn't get out of bed, and man, it fucked my bed all up. Man, it made it look like just nasty, because it was all like all bacteria. You know what I mean? It was all like where you're sweating. You know what I mean? Where infection. It was infection coming out of my leg, and obviously getting on the bed and everything. And it just, I remember when I got well, was able to actually get up, or whatever, and oh man, took the sheets off, and that bed was all messed up. It looked worse than the damn child peeing all over it. You know what I mean? That's how bad it was. Um, but I doctored up myself, luckily, for the most part, anyway. So that was pretty cool. But and I know they were doing stuff, drugging me and shit like that, which I didn't know at the time, obviously, but I was thinking it, and that's when I stopped drinking any drinks. If it was open, if I walked 2 seconds and turned the corner and walked right back, I wouldn't drink it, just because it had to be a closed drink. And and that's when I kind of stopped eating really heavily, all kinds of stuff. And but I remember waking up a few times, and someone's like right beside me, and like they're supposed to be asleep too or whatever, and I'm just like waking up out of the blue. It's like, and I, now thinking about it, it was like what woke me up. I'm not 100% sure, but it was like, yeah, like a prick or something. It was like I like wake up and like rub my leg or something like that, and then next thing I know, it's the next day again. You know what I mean? I don't remember anything else. So obviously they were probably doing stuff to me during them times, or they were just, I don't know what they were doing, but you know, obviously they were doing some fucked up shit either way. Uh, but but yeah, but the other stuff, yeah, that shit had to be straight poison or something. I don't know. And then when I don't know what happened when I got in a wreck, because all it took was medicine, and then, but I don't know if somebody gave me something else or something in between. I don't know. I really don't know on that one. That shit sucks. But I know a lot happened. And yeah, I know that these people were paid, and I actually was, I guess, involved with one of my murderers, or one of my killers, hitmen, or whatever. And they were holding me like hostage, and they were trying to blackmail me, and they were sending stuff, trying to get money out of people and stuff like that. And then when I said I didn't give a fuck, then they started sending porn videos that I didn't know was made to people, like, and I don't know, I swear to my kids when they were underage or under 18, and then my mom, my grandma, stuff like that, like, I don't know, they, I guess, I don't know, they involved with it, but the dots, man, the dots just connect every fucking where, man. And it's sad that I'm, fucking general and shit, and they fucking do this shit to me. It's pretty fucked up, man. But all I know is it was 1445, and God said, Let no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And what is it? I can't remember right off the bat. 10,000 shall die or fall at my feet to my left, and 10,000 to my right. You know, and I stay beneath my Father's wings as He protects me through these days, these nights, through this maze of a fucking matrix. I'll keep my faith. That's one thing y'all can't get.